You are live, my friend. Can you check? Can you hear that on the stream?
You check.
Yo.
Besides that, I can't cut a promo.
Yeah.
Hello?
25 remedies, just that.
Yeah.
There you go. Woo!
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another rendition of Smarkin Around Live. I am the original Carl Smarks.
And I'm Triple J, Joe, yo.
It's your boy, Johnny Boy.
What's up, guys? How was WrestleMania night one for everybody? What do you mean, no? Besides this right here, the 2-hour pre-show with 0 matches.
I think my butt would be so tired and achy from being in that seat all day.
2 hours, no matches. That's crazy.
How's the weather in Philadelphia?
That was about 50.
It's kind of like the same here.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah.
Surprised it didn't rain on them, though.
It's been dumping all day. Okay, so here, guys. How many times did Michael Cole and Corey Graves complain about the weather? The weather sucked, okay?
Oh yeah.
And it affected performances. It affected crowd reaction. It just did. We've got that similar situation to where, Philadelphia is not a Super Bowl hosting city, okay? The weather just isn't conducive for an outdoor event like this. I don't know. Prove me wrong.
So do you think just warmer weather climates on or a dome is more suitable for a WrestleMania?
Okay, so we here in Chicago know what a 26-degree wind chill feels like, all right? It is not outdoor weather. They granted the performers did their best, but I think it affected the performances overall. That's just me.
Yeah.
They
I could
played
agree with
through.
that. Yeah, especially Becky having strep throat too.
Yeah, but that match was actually one of the
Yeah, it's
shining moments of
One of the
best
better
wrestling.
ones. Agreed.
But it proves to show that the weather affected some of the superstars as well. You know,
So
I
it's
mean,
all
Lil
fucking-
Wayne was literally freezing. A rapper with a ring walk, that's a big deal. But and the greatest rapper alive, Lil Wayne, he couldn't even bust any flows. He couldn't drop any verses to Jey Uso because he was shivering. The man was shivering.
But I think that was off the top of his head. He was supposed to to an instrumental rap something. What do you say? Like, it's your time, or something, right? Something like that. Something very, very weird.
His gold grill was chattering. That's how cold it was.
He's not used to rapping under those conditions.
He's from New Orleans.
Oh man. But anyway, guys, we have an exciting show for you too. This is day 2 of our prediction special PLE, WrestleMania, special WrestleMania attraction for you guys. We're gonna pop out some predictions, but we're gonna talk about day 1 first. So we're talking about Rhea Ripley defeating Becky Lynch.
you see her clone come out, the lead singer from Motionless in White.
Yeah, aren't they like in a relationship or something?
No, not at all.
Oh,
No.
she's with
Buddy
Matthews.
Yeah.
That's who.
No, that's her twin brother sister though. That guy looked just
He
like
loves
her.
that guy. But,
Yeah, they have a style resemblance.
But he was
But
actually
yeah.
good live. You know what I mean? It was actually good live.
Right. It sounded good. Yeah, he sounded just like the song.
Not like Salvia that one year in WrestleMania. It was terrible.
Right.
Whoever it was. He actually sounded really good live. It sounded just like the studio recording.
You guys, how about shout out to Budweiser because it looks like Becky Lynch's outfit looked like a Budweiser bottle. You guys noticed that?
I think that was verses from her book.
Mark said they look
Right.
like twins. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, so Becky and Rhea, they had a big weight on their shoulders. They were the table setters, so to speak. They were the kickoff match. So they had to, they had to set the tone. And they did what they could despite the weather. And again, we all predicted Rhea was gonna take that one, but I think it would have been better in an indoor venue. That's my take on it.
Becky
That was one of the better matches.
Yeah. If they wanted to go somewhere, they could have gone to the new state-of-the-art stadium over there in Minnesota. That would have been a good spot to go. That's a dome. It'll be warm inside too, but I don't really see why they chose Philly.
Well, it happened already, but again, if we're gonna give our take on it, the Intercontinental Championship match with Gunther and Sami Zayn. I'm not a Sami Zayn fan. I thought we all predicted Gunther was going to take it, but That was an excellent match despite everything else.
That was an excellent match. But let's go to the next match that was on the card. Wasn't it the 6-pack ladder match over there? A-Town Down Under won they split it, just like you said, just like they said, splitting them up, Johnny
The
Boy
titles had to be split up, but it was a great ladder match.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite match of the night.
You think the right people? I think the right people won. I mean, Truth got over. He got the biggest pop of the night. I think, even compared to the main event.
He for what he's been doing for the past however long he's been here, I got a feeling that he deserved his WrestleMania moment. He's always been going out there in Royal Rumble matches with a ladder, like it was a ladder match, or doing that tag team hot tag during a Royal Rumble match or something like that. So he's always been like a jokester. But to actually see him get one of those titles down and become a champion, I think that was heartwarming.
Yeah, he played the love. He's been playing the lovable idiot role for a long time, but I don't like the result. I like the match itself. I don't like the result. Thunder from Down Under.
But it makes it good though. They're already not.
I mean,
nobody
A-Town
likes
Down
them
Under.
already. Nobody likes them. You know, it's already nice to see that they're giving these bad guys these championships, make them even more hateable. If that's a word. And I think it fits. You know, I really wanted to see DIY take the Raw tag belts, but like I said, it's not a bad choice to have R-Truth and Miz do it. But that just means that they're not going to have it for that much longer, though. I can see them losing it next PLE.
Next one was what? Ray and Andrade versus Dom and Escobar. It was good.
Yeah, it was a good
Jason
match.
Kelsey at the end, right? The kid came out from
and
Eagles.
And Lane Johnson. Yep.
It was okay. It was nice. It was it
was definitely
It was
I mean, I'm going to be way more critical here. I am. You've got like 4 of the greatest luchadors in that ring. You have a personal rivalry between father and son, and they give a hometown pop to a couple of football players. I'm giving that a thumbs down. Again, I'm not being nice about this, guys. I'm not.
Come on. Dom is like that annoying kid, man. You got to get his butt whooped. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see those gigantic football players come and do that to him.
Yeah, okay. Feel good hometown story, I guess, but it wasn't for me. Anyway,
moving on. I guess I was excited for this match. Honestly, Jay defeated Jimmy. Obviously, I didn't call that. I wanted Jimmy to win. I thought something was going to happen, but it didn't. The match was the shortest match, I think, in the WrestleMania. It was the shortest match, but you built it. But the hype package was great. The production team for WWE is always on point. That hype package, I think, was like close to
better than the match.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and better.
Very short-lived. For a short match, it was also short-lived.
I should have brought so much more into it.
A couple Island Boys and that cold again. They didn't perform. I had higher expectations. It was, the hype package was great, but the match itself didn't live up to the hype. I thought it was going to be way more brutal. I thought there were going to be some dramatic sob story moments. Yeah, there was a little bit of an apology on Jimmy's part, but I don't know. I don't think they went at it as much as they could have. I mean, maybe it's because they're twin brothers, but yeah, way too much, way overhyped, way overrated match. It could have been better.
You're definitely saying the weather. I don't know how much it affects somebody with all that adrenaline pumping through.
It takes time. You know, when you get out there, you start to feel it. But once you start to work yourself through the motions and all that, you'll start to warm up, and that adrenaline will come through. But it took a while for a lot of these matches to kind of, kickstart.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess after, but
even the crowd showed it too. You know, I want to be very critical of the crowd. I think they were absolutely horrible. I don't know if it's because it's a big place and you can't really pick up the audio like that for the crowd, but I'm not really trying to give too much excuses for them, because when they got loud, they got loud. But for the most part, I felt like there was crickets throughout the whole stadium.
Yeah, I felt like they didn't know when to pop. They didn't know when the performers are doing something to pop for. Like, just, the KOD. Like when Bianca had him in KOD, usually people would pop. These guys were just like well, whatever, it's going on.
Keep in mind, guys, Philadelphia is known to be one of the more rambunctious fan bases in sports.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the weather and say, like, maybe they just weren't as into it because they were cold. And when you can only summon up so much adrenaline when you're in the crowd watching the matches. I don't know what was wrong with Philly. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Philly itself, but yeah, the crowd wasn't as hype as maybe we expected it to be.
I think
Because
they're gonna
they're
show up tonight. I think they're gonna show up tonight a little
hopefully.
better.
Yeah, I think we had a great lineup yesterday. All the match cards are pretty good, but
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised they started it off with Rhea and Becky, especially that Rhea is the absolute star right now. But I don't know. Let's just see. Let's hope they show up. Let's just hope they show up today.
okay. Jade Cargill, Naomi, Belair, Damage Control. Awesome entrance they had. I thought everybody knew what was going to happen. It was very clear to who the winner was going to be. This is like I guess, like the Avengers are putting together with Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca, right?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Bianca made a comment. I watched a little bit of the post show, and she said that she could see because she made some glasses, some homemade glasses to go to her attire, and I was surprised about all that, especially her walking down that ramp. But it was I think it was expected from me, at least, that whole outcome of everything. I liked it. I like Jade Cargo doing a pretty good job. That she did a pretty good job in the ring, and the match itself wasn't necessarily huge, but I think it was very entertaining still, and they got to showcase Jade Cargo.
Yeah, it was a very good match. I thought they definitely showcased those three over Damage Control. So I don't see them sticking around together. I think there's gonna be some kind of rift that tears them apart because they're singles, man. They can't.
Right.
For the tag team titles, maybe Naomi could be a tag team title contender, but not these two. These guys, two are just legit.
I think creative dropped the ball on pushing Jade Cargill. They could have, formed some kind of rivalry with maybe Bianca Belair, because you have the Kabuki Warriors already. They were ready for a booking. Why not give them or give someone a title shot against the Kabuki Warriors and have Jade Cargill get someone in her face and push her into a solo match, into a singles match? I think this three-way match between the women performers was pre-show caliber at best. The entrance was better than the match itself.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I agree with that.
I'm not holding back,
I get it, Joe.
Yeah, I
totally agree with that. I feel like the production was good. The wrestling, not so much at this point. But we're moving on to the next one. Zayn goes over Gunther. Oh my god, man. I can't. This was a good swerve I didn't see coming.
Yep.
But
Totally
I kind of felt it. I kind of felt it in the beginning. Great match. I felt it in the beginning when he was saying goodbye to his wife and his kid. I'm like, oh man, he's going over Gunther. He's gotta. Like right when that happened, I'm like, he's going over.
I like how his best friend KO came out and gave him a hug and wished him luck. That was nice.
Right.
But then spinning off of this a little bit, I see what's his name? Can't think of his name. American Alpha, Shorty G.
Chad Gable.
Oh. Shorty G.
I see a rivalry between them now. I think he's gonna maybe turn heel and try to get back into the Intercontinental title picture against Sammy.
That match, the gauntlet match, they killed it, man. That really went really well. And it's gonna build. I think they're definitely gonna build something up with that next pay-per-view. I could see a nice match going on between them.
A heel turn for Gable. What do you think?
Well, I mentioned it before. I didn't get too much support behind it from y'all, but now y'all see it. Call me a visionary, but
Nostradamus.
Okay,
bro.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I would love to see Chad Gable go heel, get his long hair back too. That'd be pretty cool.
No. No,
Well,
that soccer mom haircut can stay in soccer.
What's creative gonna give Zayn? Who's he gonna give? What they gonna do? They got to do the Chad Gable, Sami Zayn angle after this. Gunther's going bye for whatever vacation or whatever he's gonna take. Maybe get some surgeries or whatever. And then we have another Cody hater. I hate
this
Cody
guy
Rhodes.
again.
This
Yes.
guy again. No.
Every
Bet
chance
on.
he gets.
That everywhere.
The
No,
story
but-
is half over.
But let's just say, just before we get off this topic about Sammy, if it's not going to be Chad Gable, or if it's not just going to be Chad Gable, I expect Bronson Reed to make a run at that IC title. That's what I think that's to come next.
I see Gunther going after probably a world title.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going after the world title.
What, like straight away, right after this, right after WrestleMania, or
He might get some time off, like you
he gotta
said,
get some
but
time off.
he's definitely going to be in that picture when he comes back. Definitely, that guy's superstar caliber and a great wrestler.
And then we had our main event, boys. All the speculation, everything we've been doing. Acknowledge him.
Okay, I'm very glad. I'm very happy that the story is half over. It's almost over. But from a hardcore observer standpoint, I don't know why they didn't just bill this as a no disqualification match, since The Rock just acted with impunity the whole time. It's the garbage can and the straps and what do you think? It's like the Rock was just calling the shots, writing the rules as he goes.
He's the boss, right? He could do that. We kind of figured that too,
They could have just stipulated it as a no disqualification, maybe an I quit match, but yeah, him admonishing the referee for counting while they were outside.
You're fired.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been a bigger fan of The Rock than now. I cannot stand Cody Rhodes. I'm bloodline to the blood. But yeah, from an observer standpoint, it's like, what the hell is going on? What is with? Why is he writing the rules as he goes? Why is he turning this into a no disqualification match? Final boss or not, I don't know, he just kind of threw the rules out the window.
Do you think that tarnished the victory for yesterday? That kind of put a asterisk behind it.
If it was a clean tag team match, defeating Cody and Seth, and then at the end just whipping their asses with the straps and blooding them up and handing it to Mama Rhodes, I would have liked that better instead of just like throwing out all the stipulations during the match itself while they were fighting outside of the ring. I would have liked to see that better.
See how many times The Rock stumbled?
Yeah, I mean, he looked great.
He looked bigger
great.
than Roman.
Oh yeah,
just bigger wise, the physicality wise.
Yeah.
He looks way bigger than Roman, like standing next to him. It's
The Rock's like 6'5".
But he took an accidental spear. You think he's holding a receipt for Roman?
Oh,
Yeah.
expect it. Expect that. He's
So,
The Rock doesn't not give receipts, right? He doesn't just take.
it's The Rock. He's not gonna take a pin either. He's definitely
he's
coming
not.
with a receipt.
Well, it doesn't matter if you pin The Rock tomorrow, right?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't smell what The Rock was cooking. I didn't think he was going to turn it into a no disqualification match during the match itself. But here's what I'd like to say. One more thing: that People's Championship belt, I'd like to see that as a secondary title. Put that up for grabs.
Yeah,
Just like the Intercontinental Championship, just like the 24/7 Championship.
bring that back. Bring that back. I want to be 24/7 champ. That'd be great though. The People's Champion as a secondary title on
That title looks
SmackDown.
great. I'd want it. I'd want a replica. I don't even have replicas, but I'd want a replica of that one. That one looks great. But supposedly Cody Rhodes, if he wins, that he's predicting he's going to win, he's going to change up. He wants to change up the design of the
He's gonna change
WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship to
Don't
some
even think about it, Cody.
Homelander kind of American Nightmare ripoff thing, whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Haters. You
Just
guys are haters, man.
the look on Cody's face at the end of that match, priceless. I
Hey,
loved it. Thank
hey,
you, Rock.
hey, Carl's shirt is kind of ironic. Show your shirt, Carl. That's you
Love him.
guys. That's Cody Rhodes' a message to you guys right there.
Yeah, well.
Also, shout out to Smarkin Around crew here.
Oh, look at our new merch,
Look
Joe.
at that.
Yo,
Nice.
merch.
Look at that.
And your boy LA Knight.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Moving forward, we're in the middle of the hour. Are you guys ready to talk about day 2 and give our predictions first?
Let's
Are we
do it.
ready?
I hope
Let's
so.
go.
I'm hoping it'll be a lot better than night 1. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, boys. Let me put this into stage and let's get it going. All right. Well, first match I have for us is the Final Testament, Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Which way am I going? This one got put in together really, really late into the road to WrestleMania, but I'm gonna give the baby faces a good win on this one. Johnny?
Well, I kind of like AOP, so I kind of want to see them win this match and absolutely destroy the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. So I'm going with AOP.
Joe.
Final Testament.
I'm going Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. I think they're going to put a beat down on AOP and Karrion Kross. And here's why. I do like AOP as a tag team. I hope they get absolutely destroyed tonight by Street Profits. I hope they split from Karrion Kross. I don't want to see Karrion Kross anymore. The guy doesn't do anything for me.
You're a big Karrion Kross hater.
I can't stand him.
He's a big
Bro,
Cody
go
Rhodes
get
hater.
Get a haircut. But I think the baby face of the Street Profits, that's too valuable. You can't see them go down.
Yeah, I'm not behind any of these teams really. It, like I said, it came in late into the road to WrestleMania. I like to see a bigger build up to some things like this. I'd rather have the Street Profits in that 6-pack ladder tag team match. That would have made it like some crazy high spots they would have provided. They would have made it more exciting, and maybe a solo match with Lashley and Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
AOP, I don't know what they would do. Maybe
Well, expect them to all go in different parts of the stadium. To be honest,
what do you think about the match?
Women are going to get involved. B-Fab and Scarlett, they're going to get involved.
Oh yeah, they're going to get involved too. And Paul Ellery is going to probably break a leg and fall and can't get up or something. He's old as hell, man.
All right. Next one for us, I got Johnny's favorite match of the night.
LA Knight. Yeah. Oh man, excited for this one.
Well, okay. I'm gonna not choose AJ Styles. I'm gonna go with LA Knight because I think he needs a win right here.
It's elevate his WrestleMania debut. It's his WrestleMania debut.
He's been very entertaining, and they need to push him a little harder to get into the IC. This is the next IC champ. I'm calling it right here.
Well, he's on SmackDown, so he's gonna have to go
US
for the
title,
US.
possible US title implications.
He's coming to Raw. They're switching stuff up.
You heard it here, folks.
This is the next IC champ that needs to be there. If he stays on SmackDown for the US Championship, man, actually that's a good lead-in because whoever wins tonight is going to be a good feud with LA Knight. So either IC or United States.
Well, I feel like I don't even have to say who I'm going to pick.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
put some respect on your boy's name here. I'm wearing that everything right now. The custom jacket. Come on, man.
I don't know, man. Maybe you would, swerve, giving us some nice swerve here.
There's only one swerve, and his last name is Strickland, guys. I'm definitely going LA Knight here. That's my boy. Big fan, LA Knight. If you see this, dude, thank you for everything that you do.
Okay. Joe, what says you, brother?
I have high hopes for this match. I hope this is going to be the barn burner. I hope these two really, really put on a show. I'm gonna have to go with LA Knight. I'm gonna concede and go with LA Knight on this one.
All right.
But I have really high hope for a great performance again for these two guys.
Match of the night implications? Question mark.
Yeah.
Match of the night. Yes. These guys start fast. They end fast.
Yeah, they do.
Great matchup. Great matchup. I just wish it was like an Iron
Psychological.
Man or something, Falls Count Anywhere or something. Take away DQ, but I'll take what they give us.
What do we got on number 3? Just so you guys know, this isn't the order that I think it's gonna be in. These are just the matches that are on the card. I don't know who's starting. I heard different rumors that the World Championship match is gonna be on first, but I have no idea. So these are just put together by whatever, right? Random.
Yeah.
The next one is the U.S. Championship match with Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, and Randy Orton. So Prime is a big advertiser.
Oh my god. Advertising mania.
In this mania, and that whiskey as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wingstop and Dude Wipes.
Yeah, shout out Dude Wipes.
No, don't shout them out. They're not paying us.
So Randy Orton and Kevin Owens haven't really been doing much as feuding together, right? They've been just chasing Logan Paul all over the place, right?
Yeah, we got lately, but I hope they turn on each other tonight. Come on, let's go, guys.
Got it, right? I mean, but I'm gonna go with. I've heard this GOAT discussion, and people are bringing Randy Orton's name, and before I would have called that blasphemy, but this day and age, I think he deserves to be in that discussion, and I'm going with Randy Orton.
Wow,
possible GOAT.
So, got the Randy Orton pose up there. I like Randy Orton. I love the guy. Watch him since I was growing up, but I don't think he's gonna want to be a U.S. champ. I mean, he wants to kind of get close to John Cena and Ric Flair when it comes to titles, and that would be the big one would be the one he would go for. But I'm gonna have to pick Logan Paul for this. They're supposed to go to SummerSlam in Cleveland. He is a Cleveland boy, born and raised. And I see him holding that title up until then. So,
oh wow,
that's my pick for who's gonna win.
Joe.
My emotional favorite here is Randy Orton. Who I would like to see win and hold another title, but money talks, advertising talks, and Logan Paul is gonna take it.
Just because his
money talks, man. Just those Prime logos are millions of dollars alone just to make this WrestleMania happen, man. It's just,
and he puts on good matches too, and every time, he's also has shown it too. Like the ratings have gone up when he's on TV, so it works.
I mean, no doubt, he's an excellent heel, and he is talented. He's well versed in wrestling in a very short amount of time, but. I mean, I want to see Randy win. I want to see him hoist the U.S. title above his head tonight. But that's who I want to win. But again, way too much money on the line for Logan Paul to lose.
Okay, agreed. Let's move on to the next one. We got Io Sky Bailey for the women's championship. I got to go with my woman Bailey. She's amazing in ring. She deserves to win this one. It's been a while she held that championship. The story is pointing towards her coming out the feel good baby face against the dastardly heel Io Sky and Damage Control beating on him. So let's go with Bailey.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think Bailey's gonna come up short here, and my future wife and baby mama, Io Sky, is gonna win that title or keep the title. Sorry. Hey, you heard it here. That's not a spoiler.
Future baby mama, she told me the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a prediction; it's a spoiler.
Damn.
Who's Bailey's buddies? Who's buddies with Bailey?
those inflatable character thingies.
Oh. Oh, so she's gonna have a babyface entrance.
She's coming back with that. No, please, no.
That's maybe that's a possibility.
I can't. Please, no.
All right. Well, my pick here is my future baby mama, Io Sky. Oh, Io.
I think I just found out what the 7th match of the night's gonna be. It's gonna be me and Triple J fighting for Io Sky.
We're gonna be the dark match. Let's go.
At least we'll have the 2-hour off pre-show, no matches.
We'll do the pre-show.
2-hour pre-show, no match.
I think Damage Control is gonna get involved somehow. Io is gonna retain, and they're gonna drag this on again. They will possibly have a rematch, maybe on no, not tonight.
You come on, guys. Bailey is amazing at everything she does, and she's my future baby mama. Okay.
Hey, fact over feelings, buddy. You're in love with that woman.
If my girlfriend heard that, she'll come here and slap me. Anyway, next match, boys. Moving on. Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre for the heavyweight championship. Huh. Okay, so I don't know who's gonna win, but I don't think either of these two walk out of WrestleMania with the World Heavyweight Championship around their belt. But if I have to pick who's gonna win, I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre.
You can go ahead and put me as Drew as well. You got Seth walking in with a knee injury from last night's match. But I do also expect a Damian Priest cash-in as well. But I don't think Damian Priest is going to win that cash-in.
Oh, that's a good point.
So I think Drew's going to retain through and through, and Damian Priest, they're finally going to get rid of that Senor Money in the Bank name and briefcase away from him, because it's doing more damage than it is helping him out at this point. He's held it on for so long already with no opportunities. But yeah, Drew McIntyre is my winner.
So the only person who holds gold in Judgment Day is Rhea Ripley.
As it should be, because Mommy's always on top.
I'm going to have to go with you guys. Drew is going to take it. Seth just suffered way too much damage last night to that leg, and Drew's it's just too smart right now. Drew's going to go right after it and take it. He's taking the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Nah, I have another take on Senior Money in the Bank. That could be a headline of that could be a main event, a post-main event occurrence. He could cash in on the Tribal Chief. I have big takes. Thoughts are just firing in my head right now. I need to watch this show.
So you think he's going to cash in on the Roman Cody match?
That's a no. What?
Yeah,
he's going to be the face?
Guys, if I were the creative writers in this, I would insert him into that undisputed title picture. Whoever wins, I hope it's Roman. I'm a Roman guy. I hate Cody Rhodes. But put Senior Money in the Bank in there. Get Judgment Day involved against the rest of the bloodline. Hold him down. He takes him.
I hate Cody.
I like you, Pelon.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. And to our main event, as we spoke about. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, the match that everybody's been dying to see. Bloodline rules, I guess, whatever that means. It doesn't mean much anymore because yesterday was obviously Bloodline rules too. Pretty much, right? I mean, The Rock controlled the whole narrative of the match with all that stuff. But as I've said since day one, we started day one-ish, right? Cody goes over in a tremendous victory against all odds. I am going with Cody Rhodes. Who I want to win is obviously Roman Reigns, because I think that builds for a better story. Finishing the story could be done down the road, maybe next WrestleMania, SummerSlam, whatever. But him retaining and feuding with The Rock would be on another level, and I don't want to wait a whole year to see that. So I'm going with Cody Rhodes.
Now, this has probably been the most difficult thing to really think about here. But sorry about that. I had to acknowledge Tribal Chief.
Sorry, I was, I'm doing the slides, so I can't really see what you guys are doing. But
it's so hard to just think who's going to take this in the end. You got Roman, who's getting close to beating Hogan's record. It's so close, and I don't like. Part of me is just like, they can't take it away from him if he's that close to beating his record. And then they had the documentary come out, and then he said if he doesn't, kayfabe or not, if he leaves without that belt, he's gonna leave WWE. And then you got Cody, the hottest superstar on the roster right now. Other than The Rock,
Bro took an L last night. He's nothing.
Okay, but okay, relax. He took it from the final boss, man. That's like Godzilla versus King Kong. Anyway, Cody has like a really good heartfelt story, and especially with his dad and the amount of people that his dad has trained and influenced as well. So it's just I'm 50-50 when it comes.
This is the only thing Cody Rhodes is going to be holding tonight. A box of tissue for his crybaby.
Oh man.
Here, Johnny. Johnny, here.
Hold on.
Here, buddy.
I'm looking for something to get back at you for that. That was pretty good. But I don't know. I'm 50-50 and I can't really decide.
You have
honestly.
to decide.
I can't. It's so
let
hard.
Our fans down.
Come on, decide, bro. You've been crybabying for months.
You already know what.
All right. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna have to go with the American Nightmare then. I think the American Nightmare is gonna go ahead and take all of this. So it's Cody Rhodes for me.
I see you. 1 second. Cody Rhodes. You do have to pick one. That's part of the game. So you got Cody.
Cody Rhodes is going to take it. He's going to walk out as a champion.
Joe, is this a clean sweep or what? Are you picking Cody Rhodes?
I'm going Roman because the bloodline is just too strong. And here's my hot take. Here's my wild speculation. Jay goes back to the bloodline tonight. He reunites with his brother. Later on down the road, the Usos come back, clean up the title, the tag team title picture again. Roman retains.
For another year? Is he rolling another year? Does he lose this year? All the way to WrestleMania?
Look, unless they develop an outstanding character in the next couple of months, I don't see Roman losing anytime soon. But then again, I'm going to put Senior Money in the Bank out there again. Judgment Day is too strong right now too. They hold down the bloodline tonight. He cashes in against Roman. How's that? Hey,
I already knew you.
Mark was talking about MJF coming to WrestleMania.
I saw that everywhere. They're saying MJF. They're saying Stone Cold Steve Austin. They're saying Fatu from wherever, one of the cousins or brothers. They're saying
new bloodline member.
Where is all this John Cena was pictured.
That was me.
But he wasn't. Oh my God.
Okay, I did read that another one of the Fatus were signed, and who knows? He may play an enforcer role and insert himself into the bloodline picture tonight. Him more like it'll probably be him in likelihood. Him, then Stone Cold, then MJF. That's my take.
MJF is in Philly for WrestleCon. So I don't. It's WrestleMania. I wouldn't take it out of the picture, in my opinion.
I don't think he's I don't think he's gonna interrupt the main event, the world title match.
You know, I say John Cena. Like this is how I view it. It's like an Avengers Endgame kind of scenario here. Cody Rhodes is just asking everybody for help. To defeat the Bloodline. Defeat Thanos / Roman Reigns. That's how I see it. So he's going to get a bunch of people coming in to help him. It's a Bloodline rules match. He ain't going to do it alone. I expect John Cena. I expect Stone Cold. I expect Joe Triple J going out there helping out Cody Rhodes because he's a closet Cody Rhodes fan and he knows it, guys. He doesn't want to admit it.
Never
want to admit it.
We got 5 minutes left. Chat. If you want to put your predictions for the main event, if you guys want to just hit us up, what do you guys think? We got 5 minutes left in the show. Then we're on our way to our wrestling extravaganza, night 2, WrestleMania 40, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What's the stadium called?
Lincoln Field Financial.
Lincoln Financial Field.
Yeah, there you go.
Where the Eagles play in the frigid tundra over there. Hopefully,
okay, guys. Look, let me ask you something. Okay, I mentioned Jey Uso a minute ago. Wouldn't you rather see him reunite with his brother, and then let's get the AOP involved as well, and do something about this title picture? Do you want Thunder from Down Under holding the titles that long, or Awesome Truth, Massive Balls, Massive Lies? And come on, let's. They got to do better with that title.
I feel like
I
they
like
will.
R-Truth and I like Awesome Truth for a minute,
Yeah.
but it's gonna get stale real quick. It's gonna get. It's over right now. It's a feel good moment.
Right. Let it be.
They really hold on to those titles for.
Let it be for what it is now. I expect some big things though. Hopefully some changes happen, and we got Monday Night Raw tomorrow, and it's a big night, fellas. It is a big night.
What are you guys doing for WrestleMania? What are you doing, Johnny? What are you doing? Just home?
Well, no, I'm gonna head over to some family's house. We're gonna order some pizza and go ahead and watch the show, and maybe drink a few brewskis. Who knows?
There you go. Joe, what are you gonna do?
I got a half a leftover chimichanga chilling in the fridge, about to tap that thing. Sit on my couch.
Dead ass. Me too, man. We'll watch some uninterrupted WrestleMania, hopefully, but maybe not. Who knows?
Well, let's just have fun, guys, and this is always just fun too. Thank you for everybody for watching, coming here and supporting us, and
yeah, you guys are awesome. Day ones.
Down since day one ish.
Down one since day one on our podcast. Thank you for the support.
Thank you
for everything you guys do. Keep following us, liking us, subscribe, do all that stuff for us. We're gonna have new content every week, every Saturday night. Hopefully, maybe it's different crews because schedules and stuff like that. But we'll have special guests on occasion and just try to bring you guys content. We get better every week. So tune in. Thank you, everybody.